So, today we're going to be taking a look at 1000-Year Blood War Yamamoto for the Brawl quest. And see how great he is at it. Granted, mine is 2 out of 5, so it has 10 SP, 10 focus. Right there, so that's an extra 500 SP and an extra 1000 focus. He is 20-20-20. His abilities are damage to weakened enemies and weakened defense, which is something I might end up leaving on this one because he's a really good nuker. So weakened defense would probably be pretty good because weakened defense, from what I understand, only it only applies that effect if you use your special. So for actual links, we have 12 recharge here, 12 recharge and 100% last ditch survival, and 14 recharge here. So that's pretty good. And for the accessories, 30 SP, 30 SP, 30 SP, and those are the accessories. This for movement. So let's go back here. And the reason why I'm doing ×1 run is because none of these characters are, how should I put it, potion units, so it's kind of a waste for the Brawl quest. And there we go. I just recently got done doing the Ichigo, so hopefully this one's pretty good as well. With the last ditch survival on this character from the link, it should be okay. Because usually you only have one mess up where one of the characters ends up, hitting 0 HP. And I don't think any of my characters have a team heal. So he ain't going to be getting a lot of, health back. But I think he's just too strong. I mean, at least in that last room, because a lot of the enemies are kind of in a line and that beam will just clear entire waves of it. So there he's getting hit a bit. So maybe if I put 14 recharge on the other one to get that extra 2%, maybe it'll help a little bit. Maybe adding a couple team members that will actually give a team heal would allow him to recover the little bit of damage he took there. We're going to be doing it a couple more times, by the way. At least 2 more times. Because here it was, pretty good. He only got hit a couple times. But there are times where if you go through level, this over and over and over again, you will run across a time where it just messes up, and you're going to have to rely on the last ditch survival. That's why on my ult, I'm, even though I have a bunch of potion characters, I have Yuryu as my second in command, the 1000-Year Blood War Yuryu. Well, not second in command, but the second character right here, so you have I have the 1000-Year Blood War Ichigo, and the Yuryu is next. And then I have another potion unit right there when I'm not leveling up my characters. And that's basically because Yuryu is pretty good at this Brawl quest. And I will probably be doing other gameplays. Brawl quest is a limited time thing. It probably is only going to appear once every 3 months or so. So 4 times a year. So I'm going to be focusing on doing some videos with the characters I have now, rather than, or on this Brawl quest now, and then other game modes will be focused on later once this goes away, which I believe is on the 17th, very early hours of the 17th day of the month. So right now it's 14th, so we probably got, so that'd be what, 15th, 16th. It's 2 days and 14 hours, 14, 15 hours, somewhere around there. So that's about how many days you have left, or how much time you have left before this Brawl quest runs away, or goes away. Of course, that's at the time of this recording. It's actually going to be less. If I don't upload this until, 4 hours from now, it's actually probably closer to just, 2 days and 10 hours. So do keep that in mind. That's pretty good. He's doing pretty good. I can see why people use him for Brawl quest. And there we go. We're going to do it one more time just to be on the safe side. See if he gets trapped at all. And I'll probably record at least one more video today. Because this is only the second recording today. And I want to do maybe 2 or 3 of these because there's no news today that I think is important enough to actually talk about. They had some kind of like patch updates about all these different fixes and whatnot for issues that people were having. Most people don't care about that. They can read that for themselves and they'll get a general understanding. Things got fixed. That's about it. It's nothing. I don't think anything major was in those notes. So yeah, he's doing pretty good. Yeah. He's doing pretty good. Getting the recharge higher on this character probably would be better. Getting maybe like the 14 recharge. And that's mainly because that, you know, he gets his strong attacks just a little bit quicker. And getting him back a little bit quicker stops him from running in like a maniac and swinging. Here it hasn't really hurt him too much, but it can hurt him. If he ends up getting stun locked and unable to actually activate one of his abilities. I'm gonna say this guy's really good. Like he's doing pretty good clears. Like what, a minute apiece? Oh, it was so fast on this one. He got a new record for the level. Dang, that's really good. Of course he does. I don't think actually not. Let me check real quick. But I don't think any of the characters that we're using for this had the movement one, except for maybe this guy. When I originally did the video, does he have the? Okay, yeah. So this one has the movement speed, but he's a little bit slower because he's ranged, but it's safer. So it's slower but safer. This one I don't think I put a movement on, right? Oh no, he did have movement on. Wow, that really goes to show you that this guy's really good at the Brawl quest. Holy crap. Who else did I use on this? This Yuryu, I believe I used. Oh, I did use the 1000-year Blood War Ichigo on my ult. Okay, so I did have movement speed on all of them. But he's not 20-20-20, so he's going to have less damage. And he only has 12 recharge on here, so maybe if I were to get that all to 14 recharge, assuming I have all 14 recharge on this for tech, then maybe he would have been a little bit quicker, but I don't really think so, because 1000-year Blood War Yamamoto's kit is just so dang good. Like, you know what? We'll do one more run just to show you what I mean. Because first strong attack is a beam. He didn't use it, but second strong attack is this moving vortex, which is pretty dang good. That's the one he shot at the enemies in the middle. That was a beam. And if he uses that beam in this area coming right here, boom. See, he just wipes out a lot of the enemies in that area. And if you place it smart, like if you're playing manually and you know where the enemies spawn, and if they're in a straight line like that, you can sometimes clear out the whole area there in one attack with one strong attack. And it goes pretty far because I use that in arena and other places like Inheritance Trial to like snipe the enemies off screen, which is pretty fun to do, I'll admit. In fact, I like to use this guy on, like, if you look at some of the Senkaimon floors, the early ones where they don't lock your your character. I use Yamamoto, the 1000 Blood War Yamamoto, because quite honestly, he just destroys all of them pretty quickly. And it makes going through some of the earlier Senkaimon floors, you know, pretty easy. Don't have to worry about it. The only annoying part is if you haven't cleared that Senkaimon yet, you have to basically wait. Not wait. It takes a little bit longer to, because, you know, you got to pick the accessories, you got to pick the character. But once you've cleared it once, you can just hit the clearance setting, and it should bring back, oh, this is what you used to clear it. Making it easier for you to go through some of the floors that you've done already on certain Senkaimon, which is a bonus in my opinion. And I think that's pretty much it for this 1000-year Blood War Yamamoto. I haven't decided who I am going to do next. I'm thinking it's either going to be Roka or Cacao Society Grimjow is probably the more likely candidates. So yeah, stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. See you guys next time. Peace.